Right now, bundle up as you head out the door this morning, perhaps the biggest understatement of the morning.
Exactly. Arctic air is creating bone chilling and potentially dangerous cold temperatures. News 8's Ken Pierce has your back this morning live at Hartford Hospital with some ways to stay safe when you do have to go out in the cold. Good morning, Kent.
Good morning, Allie and Chris. We have your chilly backs this morning. That's right. We are looking at some cold temperatures and a storm coming in for the weekend, too. Put those things together, and we could have some dangerous conditions. Joining me, Dr. AJ Smally of Hartford Hospital, Director of the Emergency Department. Have you already seen some people in your ER because of wintry weather conditions?
In the last few days, we've seen some people who slipped on ice and got hurt. We've seen some car crashes related to ice. We've not seen any real hypothermia problems yet, but we could see that.
Now, you brought up a good point to me off camera a minute ago about we got snow coming in tomorrow. People have to keep in mind they're snow blowers.
Yeah, that's one of the worst things. People don't realize that the torque builds up in the snowblower. It gets stuck, and people every year put their hands in and lose fingers. It's sad, but people, you can't put your hands in a snowblower. You just can't.
Well, let's talk about preventing hypothermia for a second, because we've got some tips for people up there. One thing, set your heat in your apartment or your home at 68 degrees or higher. Dress warmly on cold days, even if indoors. Now, wear loose layers. We tell people to wear loose clothing when it's hot out. It works for cold, too?
Just wear a lot more loose layers, yes.
Exactly. That air in between the layers helps out. Wear a hat, scarf, and gloves. That seems like common sense. So does this. Don't stay out in the cold or wind for a long time. Find safe ways to stay active. And maybe the biggest one, ask a neighbor or friend to check on you if you live alone, because that's an important thing. We've got to look after one another out there, right?
Yeah, I think that's mainly the elderly. Young, healthy people don't have to worry too much. They're going to be okay. But the elderly, particularly on certain medications, can get hypothermic in their house or apartment, and that can be serious.
All right. Dr. Smally, thank you very much. We're going to have more tips for you as you go on, including if you have to work outside, how you can stay warm. That's coming up in the next half hour. For now, live at Hartford, I'm Ken Pierce. Back to you.
All right, Ken.